I'm very sorry and I apologize for the inconvenience of me not giving a fuck what you think.
What's up guys, it's me, and today's video is kind of a special video. It's kind of a rant, kind of a story, kind of a review kind of video. I don't know. Anyway, I will be talking about how I feel about VRChat from 2017 February 1st to today. I will tell you guys about my point of view about VRChat and my thoughts about it. So this is mostly personally. I don't know if anyone else thinks like me, but I've known some people that do think like me, kinda, not perfectly, but you know, yeah, you get what I mean. But anyway, let's just get into it, and let's get a little kind of a little spark into it first. How about that? This here is an OG map, as I call it. At least I call it an OG map because it's the old map, whatever. This is the old map where everyone started out. This is VRChat's spawn. This is where everyone spawned in when you walked into VRChat. You started up VRChat. There was no really tutorial. I think it was just you just started here. That's it. Like, you just started here. And there was other old maps. Example, you had the Great Pug, and then you had Night something, but then you also had Open Mic, which was amazing. And I will tell you guys all about these maps soon enough. Before I even start talking about the maps or anything about the game, you guys might not know what VRChat is, so let me explain what it is. To me, VRChat is a social game. It's not really a game. Sure, you can play games in VRChat, but it's mostly for social, you know, things. Think about it as like Discord, but you can be inside Discord and be your avatar. Wow, express yourself. Ain't that crazy? You can be all kind of crazy things. Like, you can be SpongeBob talking to Master Chief, for example, or you could be Scooby-Doo and talk to, I don't fucking know, an anime girl or something. You can basically be whatever you want, as long as you find the avatars, of course, because it's not always they're gonna be there, because there's a lot of ass avatars out there. VRChat is kind of place for people who are, you know, alone in real life, doesn't really have any friends, you know, and they think, you know what, VRChat seems like cool, like a cool place, a virtual reality, you know, want to go in here, make some cool friends and all, you know, all good. I'm not gonna shit to it too much, you know, I'm not gonna shit on it too much right now, but I'm gonna tell how shit it is. Anyway, you guys kind of get the gesture of it. It's literally a social game. You talk with people. That's basically it. There's maps where you can play mini games and stuff. It's like Gary's mod almost. You know, you can just go play some maps. I don't fucking know. But it's a social game. That's all you guys need to know. Anyway, I think we should start with 2017 February 1st. This is where VRChat started, and this is where everything was amazing. In 2017, when you booted up the game, you started in the spawn world. Everyone spawned in here randomly. It was always random. There was a mirror place where people were looking at themselves like, wow, dude, I'm in VR. People were talking and everything and blah blah blah, and there was portals here and there where you could go into to go to other maps. There was also a menu, obviously, you could just open instead of just walking there. Now, talking about the maps and the portals and everything, there was a map called the Great Pug. It was just a nice bar with a nice music and everything. It was just calm. This song is fucking repeated in my head 50 times. So anyway, the Pug was the nice place. It was a bar where every time you walked in there was people role-playing at the bar. They were just, you know, chilling, talking. You know, might be some people in the mirror still, you know, looking at themselves like, wow, I can't believe I'm an anime girl. That's crazy. People were sitting at the booths, you know, like talking to each other. And the best part here was that VRChat was such a new game, so everyone was literally new. There wasn't like no groups or anything yet. Sure, maybe some friends went in together, you know, and talked to people, but it was here where everything started. People were literally alone. This is how I kind of feel like how it was, at least for me. This was kind of a place where people who didn't have friends, you know, people who didn't start out with friends and anything, this was like a new fresh start for them to start over again. It's like school. Think about it. When you guys start school, you guys are young, you have no friends, you don't know what the fuck socializing is, but you're like, alright, I'm gonna meet new people and study at the same time. Fuck. So you start school and then you talk with people, you meet people, and you just, you know, you make your best friend. Your childhood friend will literally be your best friend. Then of course, there are people who doesn't make that many friends. People who got bullied, people blah blah blah. But then VRChat came out, and VRChat was such a good place because it was more for more adults. Except that it was 13 and plus, so people would go into the game, people would talk with each other and everything. It was literally people who just wanted friends. You could see people, at least like 3 people, standing at the bar, talking and everything. And they were literally strangers. They weren't friends or anything. They were just 3 strangers talking to each other, and they were just making conversation, talking about games, talking about whatever. Since, I mean, the biggest thing I can think of is just talking about games or maybe movies or anything, I don't know. But it was literally a nice, calm place. Then of course you have something called the open mic night. This place was my favorite place because open mic night was a place where you could go and watch people perform, people making jokes, people playing the piano, guitar, any kind of instrument, or making stories or something like that. It was amazing. People were like super chill and everything. People had goofy ass avatars and all that, and VRChat had their own little avatars that people were using and everything. And to be honest, I still miss seeing them, you know, because nowadays you don't see them very often, let me tell you that. Almost at the end of 2017, that's where YouTubers started to, you know, play it, like Poke for example. And I'm just saying, Poke, if you see this, I love you. That's not no homo, of course, but whatever. Well, this is where most old YouTubers started and everything. The YouTubers started at 2017, like at December or something. That's at least where Poke video came out. But 2017 really felt fresh. You could really join a world and really like meet people who didn't really have any groups or anything. It was all open. You could just go in there and just talk to people, and it was just nice and chill and calm. Sure, that might have not been too much what I just said, but it was a great experience. It really felt fresh. It felt friendly and everything. Nobody was really toxic or anything. But after all that, of course, 2018 comes in. Why am I sighing? Welcome to 2018 of VRChat. 2018 was the golden year of VRChat, at least what I think. Pokelaw made more videos of VRChat. You had people like Lolathon, I think, and other big YouTubers that was doing VRChat stuff, and it was hilarious, dude. You guys, if you guys really want to see cringe, funny shit of VRChat in the old days, then watch Pokelaws. Pokelaws, like his old VRChat video 4 years and 3 years ago. It was amazing. I loved that shit. That was awesome. 2018 was more expanding. There was more worlds created, more new avatars and everything. Like back then at 2018, it was cool to have a custom avatar. People were making a new avatars for themselves or for people to use. They made worlds where you could go to and become the avatars they have uploaded. People uploaded avatars from games, from movies, from series, from whatever you can think of. And it was just so cool to just go there and actually be a new avatar and be like, dude, I have one of the coolest avatars. Nobody else has this because I found it in a world that nobody likes or something like that, you know? And you felt cool about it. People were wearing like cool shit avatars and everything. There was a lot of anime, of course, but not anime most VRChat people think about. There was a lot of like animes, like from actual animes, not like anime e-boy and e-girl avatars that has 50,000 tattoos and 50 kind of things and a fucking huge plastic surgery ass and tits and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? But 2018, a lot of worlds also expanded, like I said, and you had like horror maps made, you had custom map made, adventure maps and all that stuff, and that was pretty fun because you could play with your friends. People made like Truth and Dare worlds or maybe Spin the Bottle worlds or something like that, but it was really nice at 2018. Pokelaws, I feel like he really made VRChat. He was, for me, Pokelaws, he was the VRChat king. He was the one that grouped everyone together, you know? He had Team 5, you had Kana Gang, you had Lolly Gang, you had all these kind of gangs and everything, and it was just so fun to watch. You had a stage world where you could make like you could make like a performance shit, whatever. It's like the open mic night but at an actual big stage, and that was amazing. Pokelaw did some videos about that and everything. If, like I said, if you guys want to see the OG shit, just go watch Pokelaws because he has everything. Also in 2018, I think this is also where Full Body came out, kind of like very recent, like late 2018 I believe, but Full Body came out and people were using, like not a lot, but it was very few people who used Full Body, and back then it was incredible. You saw people with legs and you were thinking, dude, you can move your legs? What the fuck? And that experience just felt so fresh and so cool, because first it was just VR. People had VR and everything, and of course you can play this game in desktop mode. But seeing people with legs was even cooler. You could see their whole body move and everything. They were like jumping, they were doing jumping jacks, they were doing funny shit, whatever, being upside down. I'd say if you guys want to still see cool shit like that, Chris Quits Reality, he made a lot of like videos with full body where he like goes on a trampoline or fucking goes on a treadmill. I think that's hilarious as fuck. But we're gonna come to that part where full body people becomes a little bit more, or yeah, more boring, I'd say. And to be honest, at these golden years might not, you know, sound too much and everything, but that was honestly the golden years. Oh, and of course, I cannot forget. Hey, I know people type in the comment right now. Hey, I don't forget the knuckles.
You don't know the way.
Yes, I
Do you know the way?
Okay, a lot of people's gonna say, oh no, not the knuckles. Don't talk about the knuckles. The knuckles were, no, I hated it. The knuckles was trash. If people are from 2017 watching this, I know you guys rather have the knuckles now than whatever the fuck we're having right now. The knuckles was amazing, having people just memeing around, sure, being loud in the mic. That was the good times. That was like the good times where people was rushing in as the same avatar, making funny noises, fucking ear rape and shit, dude. It was kind of fun, you know? Having like a little meme fest, you know? It was kind of funny, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just sitting there doing nothing. But like every other meme, the knuckles sadly died out. But it was all great and everything. Until we come to 2019. Now, 2019 was where Oculus Rift released Oculus Quest, which was a huge thing for VRChat, of course. More people coming in to play VR because Oculus Quest was a very cheap VR headset. It was a headset for people who didn't have PCs, of course. So it was obviously a really great thing for VRChat. More people coming in, joining and everything. There was a lot of people who bought it like in Christmas and everything. But VRChat had to do an update where PC users could see the Quest users, but Quest users could not see PC users. So for Quest people, it was kind of boring for them. They couldn't even go to the pub where the good shit was, if you know what I'm saying. They had something called the Black Cat in the end, and the Black Cat is just strolling with a lot of questies, and the Black Cat is gonna make you very depressed when you go there now. Like, having Quest people coming in was awesome and everything, but also most of them were kids. They were either 13 or to like 15. You guys might think, or say at least like, but hey, VRChat is for 13 and plus. They're allowed. Of course they're allowed. We're still having fun. We're still making funny games and everything. But we'll get to that part. That doesn't become so fun anymore. Anyway, there was also one thing that came out in 2019, which was roles. Roles are, for example, visitor, new user, user, known user, and trusted users. This was like ranks you could have, you know? The more friends or avatar made or uploaded worlds you had, the more trusted you, like the more rank up you got until you got trusted users, which I kinda liked. Like, it was kinda okay in the beginning. I thought it was super cool when I became a trusted user, but when you really start thinking about it, it became a little weird. Back then when roles came out, you could also have something on safety settings where you could turn off people avatars and everything and blah 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 and all this, you know. I mean, it makes sense. It's also less lag because VRChat runs on a shitty fucking whatever shit, you know what I'm saying? It's just ass. VRChat, you could block people and everything, like their avatars, or you could block like effects from avatars and still see the avatars, whatever, good feature. But here's the bad feature about this role thing, which I kind of hate. Because before, in the old days, you didn't have any roles. Everyone just had a white or green or whatever. Everyone just had a green name tag. That's it. That's all they needed. But then roles came in. So visitors are gray, new users are blue, users are green, orange is known users, and purple is trusted users. Now, you might think, dude, but that's just good to categorize, you know, the OG people to the new people. Well, nowadays, that doesn't really matter because you can get something called VRChat Plus that just boosts your thing, and it's not as cool anymore to have. But what I don't like about this is people were like hating on each other. Like, trusted users hated on visitors, users hated on both sides, known users hated to be known because they weren't as cool, I guess, blah blah blah. It was always known to block or hide visitors because they were always annoying or blah blah blah. All visitors was always to be assumed to be annoying, which I can't agree on that because most of them were just trolls back at that point of 2019, and there was a lot of kids, so it was annoying, I guess. But trusted users, they aren't really trusted, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't really trust them at that point either, because they were just slacking bitches. That's all I'm gonna say. They were just slackers, and I was one of them, but I wasn't the slacker. I'm not gonna say all of them was, of course. I mean, I'm just gonna say most of them, but I'm gonna come to that, to all the bad stuff, of course. But I'm just talking through what I saw in 2019, all the years. But 2019 had really cool stuff still. You know, all the VRChat stuff, videos and everything, Lolathon and Oaklaws, Whoops and all them. They made more videos and everything. It was fun. It was fun to see, you know, stuff going through and everything. I even met some of these people, which flex. I'm not gonna be that guy, you know what I'm saying? But I kind of met them, and I'm kind of not friends with them anymore because I was basically a kid, so it was kind of weird. But like I said, it's not that bad. 2019, people still had cool avatars to show off and everything. It was pretty cool. But it started to roll in on the dark years, which we come to 2020. But hey, before we get to 2020 with the shit years and everything, I gotta have to tell you guys something. December is coming up, Christmas is coming up, winter is here, it's getting freezy ass cold. Now let me tell you guys about December. In December, I'm going to stream on Twitch. Yes, Twitch, the website that is kind of failing right now and getting fucking up. But you know what? You can't use Pepega frogs and shit in YouTube live, okay? But I'm gonna stream on Twitch every day. Like, we're talking about every day, until the end of the year. I'm gonna make this stream because, I don't know, I just feel like doing it because I do this every year, I think. I did this last year, I did this last year, but I'm gonna do it this year too. And as you guys can see, look at the subscribers. We're soon there, guys. It's 1K. 1K might not seem a lot to you guys because there's so many cool other YouTubers, but to me, that's a big thing. And monetization? Come on, guys, I can make more better videos. You know what I'm saying? I need my dusty ass PC to be upgraded so I can actually make cool videos. I'm making a fucking rant of this shit game. What the fuck? Anyway, I'm gonna give you guys some info what I'm gonna do and what I'm gonna stream. So I'm gonna stream for every day and everything. I'm still gonna make videos and everything. I'm gonna do my best. Like I said, I'm not doing the best videos right now, but I'm gonna do my best at least. But the games that I will be playing in my streams will be League of Legends, Apex Legends, Overwatch 2, and maybe Fortnite? Sure, I know it's like kind of like the basic games, but I couldn't really come up with any games that are like cool to play, you know? And there will always be different game every day. So like League of Legends on Monday, the next day will be Apex, the next day will be Overwatch, and then the next day will be League of Legends again, and it will just be like going forward and forward and forward. Maybe I will put in a thing on my Twitch so you guys can choose what other games I should play, whatever. But for now, this is the only games I can think of that is cool to watch, like fun to watch. But yeah, I'm doing this stream because I feel like why not? Talking with people, you know, live and everything. But like I said, 1K very soon. Let's hit it. Please, I beg. Anyway, let's just go back to the video. "2020, everyone. This was where VRChat went to ashes. We had more Quest people and everything. Corona came, and you know, that's the reason why people, you know, got Quest, because it was cheap and you didn't need a PC for it. And VRChat became, you know, more bigger, which you guys might think, oh, dude, that's amazing, more friends to make and everything. Yeah. No, it was not. Most Quest user was usually like 13 years old or like 15, like I said. They were kids, and yeah, I know, you know, it is a, you know, people who are 13 and plus, they can play this game, yes, but this game became very dark, let's just say that. A lot of people got Quest, and a lot of people couldn't even see PC users, so they couldn't really interact anyway and see the avatars. Sure, the avatars isn't the main thing about this, it's all about communicating, talking with each other, but avatars kind of have a big deal to it too, you know, to get the person's personality kinda. I don't know how really that works, but I mean, it's always cool to walk in and like, I don't know, shaggy avatar and talk with somebody who is from, I don't know, League of Legends, like Riven. Like, I mean, imagine seeing them two talk to each other. Like, what the fuck? And I'm not saying all Quest users are 13-year-old annoying kids or anything, but I'm saying most of them were, at least. I mean, obviously, they've grown up now. All you 13 years old, you guys are 16 now. Guys, quit VRChat while you can! Anyway, VRChat at that point also had a lot of client users. You could have a client where you could search up avatars, you could have a client that could drop portals on people, you could have a client where it could crash people, and there was so many crashers. You would be in the lobby and everything, and you would just sit there. People would crash your game, they would crash again and again and again and again, and people might say, well, actually, you could just turn off their avatars, because most of the crasher was avatar. Yeah, but there were client users that just clicked on you, you're gone, just like that. And not only that, here was the most stupid, most annoying thing ever, which I kind of hated. And I'm gonna say this straight up, people who was threatening people in VRChat that they were gonna dox you, they were gonna find your IP, they were gonna fuck your internet up, they were gonna fuck your bank account and all that. Guys, I'm sorry, but what the fuck are you doing with your life, my friend? Like, dude, why would you go into a game where it's all you are about to do is just to socialize? You're just talking to people. That's literally it. You just talk to people, socializing, that's it. What made you that mad? It ain't that bad, right? If an annoying kid comes up to you and like, you know, just block them. It's not that hard. Like, just block them. Have the kids is somebody else's problem after that. Crashing them will just make it more annoying for them. Sure, you might feel cool and everything. Oh, I have power. I can crash people. I have power. Like, dude, what the fuck? Like, it's so funny how when you think about it, in Call of Duty back then, you know, League of Legends, CSGO and all that, even Valorant, you know, you have toxic bitches like this, you know, all these toxic hot-headed, you know, but they don't really threat people in those games. You know, when you say like, oh, I'm gonna fuck your mom or something like that, you know, like, dude, the guy is just pissed off, that's it, and then the game is over. You will never see him ever again. Maybe next game, maybe not, you know, but that's like it, right? In VRChat, when they tell you that they're gonna fuck your mom or they're gonna fuck you up, they fucking mean it. They will crash you. They will give you that threat and everything. I don't know how much of it was actually true though, where people could actually fuck with your bank account and stuff with the internet, but let's say I knew that somebody could do something like that, and I think it's a very yikes thing to do. Sorry, but not cool, man, not cool. Anyway, away from all the creepy shit with that, well, that wasn't even the creepiest, but we're getting to that. But anyway, out from all the crashing and everything, the only thing that I kind of did not like about 2020 when we came in was avatars. Now, like I said, avatars are super cool and everything. You can be like any whatever you want, but there was a lot of same copy paste. It was literally just e-girl avatars or e-boy avatars, and which is anime, whatever. Having just a copy paste avatars every time is extremely boring. Looking in avatar sections and everything where you want to look for avatars, you either see a lot of furries or you see a lot of e-boys and e-girls avatars. But there's a lot of avatars of just either that or just weird shit like lollies and stuff, which is whatever, I guess. I don't know, whatever. But you don't see people run around with like goofy avatars. Maybe visitors is because, you know, they're new to the game. Of course they will have goofy avatars and everything, but at that time people had client, they could fly through walls and everything, you know, they were like crashing and all that. Like I said, people, they would probably have like an avatar that could crash you and everything. Like it was stupid. And yes, this is virtual reality, so they did have some sex, if you know what I'm saying, you know, in VR, and there was avatars that showed a lot of stuff, you know, and there's kids in this game. Guys, there's kids in this game. Can you guys believe that this game was a friendly place to be in for even young people? For us to just hang out? But now, what the fuck is this? Anyway, the only other things I really don't like was, like I was gonna say, full body people. Full body is a super cool thing. You could, like, you know, move your legs, right? You could do jump, you could do sit-ups and all that kind of shit. You could dance. There was a YouTuber that danced and everything. It was sick. I think that was hilarious. People were standing up. People are laying down. They're sitting down. They're laying down. They're just sitting there with their expensive full body shit. Sure, most of these people that usually get told like, oh, why did you buy full body for blah 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 blah, people, you know, most of them usually, what I hear when I sit there next to them, they usually say, well, I earn money, so I don't care, ha ha ha, it's my money, you know. Sure, fine, yes, it is your money. I mean, at least you're using it. There's other stuff that you can buy, like, for example, there's something called the haptic suit, where if you get touched on where the haptic suit is, you can feel it, which is, I think it's pretty cool, you know. But if you buy something like that expensive and then you don't use it, then why the fuck would you buy it? What the fuck are you gonna do with it? Like after 2 years, what are you doing with it? You're just hanging there? Like, dude, I know some people that has haptic suits. But sure, I'm kind of guy who doesn't really have a job. I can't really sit there and say, you know, oh, you guys shouldn't buy full body. I'm not saying they shouldn't buy full body. Buy it. Fuck it. It's great. Allow it. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing to have full body. I even want it. But when you just lay there and sit there and don't do anything, it's just so uninteresting. You know, it's just not fun to just look at. Back then, you had when people started to have full body, you know, they did cool stuff. They did fun joke like, oh, I dropped something. Oopsie, you know, like, you know, it was the fun stuff, right? But now they just sit there. And nothing. That's literally it. Usually you see an avatar, like a girl avatar, laying down on the side with their booty ass, fucking plastic surgery ass, just fucking all out, you know, and they just lay there. And then you walk up in there, you know, you're gonna want to talk to them, but then, you know, they don't say anything. Oh, but then like a corp husband guy comes in and be like, hey, what up, guys? You know, who also has full body and is a big hunky VR man, you know? And then the girl goes, oh, hey, like, bruh, come on. Oh, my God. It was terrible. Everything just went terrible. Next year comes 2021. Nothing really changed. It's literally the same old boring shit. You know, crashers, blah blah blah, fuck it, who gives a fuck how it was back then, dude? Oh my fucking god, it was fucking terrible. Going to a world, to be honest, you couldn't really make any cool friends. If you were not a quest user, of course, and you were underage, then you could make friends with your own kind of people, you know? We had like the kind of own people. You had the underage people on that side, and you had us adults on this side, you know? And most underage people, you know, you guys probably had a great time making friends with each other, you know? Except when you guys crashed every 5 minutes because you probably were in a lobby where they just quest users, which was haha super hilarious for you guys, right? Great experience. Great. You had like this weird shit where you couldn't, like, okay, this is experience, okay? You could walk into a world, you could go up to a mirror, because people were just sitting at the mirror. Now I'm talking about, like, they weren't just checking themselves out, like I said in the old days. People were just sitting in the mirror, dwelling on it. They just sit there, do nothing. That's it. But if you, let's say, you would walk up there, there's somebody just sitting there, all alone. They're not saying anything. Fine, okay? You walk up there, put on the mirror, and be like, hey, how you doing? And then the person doesn't say anything. Of course, when a girl comes over and start talking, or a corpse husband starts talking, oh yeah, that's when they be like, oh hey, hi. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Not only that, people like tries to make small talk and everything, and it just becomes so awkward. Like making a small talk with somebody that you don't know back like now, it's like you walk up to the mirror and be like, hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? How was your day? Oh, my day was good. How about you? Oh, my day's been great. Cool. So, how's the weather? You know, it becomes like a normal conversation like in real life. You can't really walk up to somebody and be like, yo, dude, haha, Apex. You're like, Apex kind of fun. They will just sit there. They will give you the most dry-ass answer because they don't give a fuck about you. If you're not a girl, of course, or sound like a corpse husband, like deep voice. It was really sad to go into a world because people weren't like having fun. Nobody's sitting behind a bar. It's not what you think it will be. When you guys watch PokeLol's VRChat videos, that's not how VRChat's gonna be when you go into VRChat now. People will not give a shit what kind of shit you have. Sure, before you could make a new avatar and it was super cool, you could start making effects and people were like, wow, that's so cool. Now people's just gonna think you're gonna crash them or something like that. And they're probably gonna block you, report you, crash you or something like that. But like I said, nothing really changed, except there was just more snowflakes and assholes in the VRChat than it was back then, a lot more. And like I said also, there is a very dark place in VRChat. And I'm just gonna have this as a warning with big text. If you are underage, please be careful, because VRChat is not just a game. So if anyone who's watching this who is actually underage, who is playing VRChat, or maybe who is planning to, please be careful. Don't just talk to people, don't get your feelings in, because I know there is some young people that are dating already. Somebody who is not young. I don't want to get into it. You guys probably understand what I just said. So just please keep that in mind. Now we come to 2022. Now we come to 2022. This To be honest, this year I didn't play too much because it was such a shit show. Back then, it was just such a shit show. I can say VRChat made an update. They removed all the clients with a lot of ego, you know, a lot of snowflakes became very sad and all that, you know. Sure, whatever, the clients went off, you know, you can't have infinitive of avatars, you can't crash people, drop portals on people and all that. But at least it became a little bit calmer. What I experienced at least. I haven't crashed as many times like from people crashing or anything, but avatar crashers are still there. Of course, they're still there, but it's a simple fix. Just turn off people's avatars. Of course, people don't want to do that sometimes because people want to see people's avatars because it's cool. People have cool avatars, you know, people wants to see it, blah, 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 but then you get crashed, boo-hoo, sad. But what are you gonna do when trusted people comes in and they think they have power? They're like, I'm gonna crash you guys, haha, have fun. No. Like I said, I haven't played too much this year, but you know what? VRChat is becoming more calm. But you might ask me, would you recommend this game? Honestly, 2017, 2018, I'd say yes. Come right in, join us, play VRChat with us, be a Knuckle, be a Scooby-Doo character, talk with people, make friends. You know, people that you can play outside VRChat. Of course, come on in. Now? Fuck no. Don't touch this game. Don't fucking join it. I'm not saying it because I don't want people to keep playing it. I'm saying, well, that's exactly what I'm saying actually. What the fuck am I even saying? Don't play VRChat now. I would say don't even join the game. Don't even play the game. The game is not as fun and safe as you think it is. You can't just go in there and express your shit however you want. Maybe furries, because I'm not a furry, so I don't know how the furry community is. Because VRChat has literally two kind of different communities. You have the normal people, and then you have the furry people. It's very different. I don't know how furry communities are. Probably a furry YouTuber has to do a review instead of me when it comes to the furry part at least. No, I would not recommend this game at all, especially to people who are underage. Please do not play this game at all. If you're over 18, then yes, go ahead. Go play it, but I still wouldn't recommend it. You can play it, but I would just say that you're not gonna have fun. It's gonna be ass. People are like falling in love and everything and blah blah, and then I'm like, and then it just goes all apart, you know? People think it's amazing. People think this is great, but it's not. It's not, okay? You have weird people out here, okay? And like I said, I'm gonna say this once more because it's such a big deal. Kids, don't play this game. You don't want a weird man talking to you, thinking and lying about their age, okay? So please, don't play VRChat. I'd say if you're with a friend group, if you have friends or anything, like a big friend group, you and maybe 5 people, I'd say you can play VRChat, but the mini games would be the best then. You know, you could go into the worlds that has minigame, horror maps, or game maps and stuff. Sure, play that. That's fine. Hang out with your friends, make maybe fun videos, but you guys gonna instantly hate public lobbies. Public lobbies are just ass with people, especially like the Black Cat. The Black Cat, oh my god, the kind of experience I've had there, dude. But stuff I've seen, you know what I'm saying? But with friends, it's fun with friends in a private world or anything, or with other friends. But I would not recommend it if you're alone. You know, if you don't have any friends in real life, but you're thinking VRChat seems like a good place to go to, you know, to make new friends. Guys, there's a lot of other games you guys can play. There's a lot of other stuff you can be on. I'd recommend you guys to even play like Blade and Sorcery. It's a single player game, but fine, okay? Beat Saber, it's music and everything, it's fun. If you have a PC, you can mod it. I even think you can mod it on Quest even now, you know? Play the most music you want. Pavlov is literally a shooting game. You have to literally reload in real life, which is actually fucking sick. I think that's it. I can't play it because my PC sucks. But yeah, that's mostly the thing I could say. If there's any good thing I can say about VRChat now, is that it has become a little bit calmer, I could say. But I do wish that there's people out there from 2017 that agrees with most of the stuff I have said. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say, I think. It's not much to it. If though, you guys who are from 2017, please tell me if I missed anything. I probably did. I probably missed a lot because there was so much things in back then that was just so great. I just can't explain it, I guess. I can't really say too much. But like I said, you guys should definitely look at Pokelaws, like old VRChat videos and everything. You guys should definitely check him out because his VRChat videos was amazing. That was like the good times. You guys will get the good experience if you guys just watch him. To be honest, I'm even rewatching him right now. I just watched Jimmy Got Full Body. I think that was the one I was watching. And dude, I love it. I even like it, dude. And hey, Poke, if you're watching this, which I doubt you are, well, like, play anything? Probably not. I'm probably like put that in. Oh, whatever. But yeah, I'd say watch Pokelols or Chris Quits Reality maybe. You know, Chris Quits Reality, he's like more nowadays. He's a little bit more crazy, but you know, watch maybe like Lolathon too. He's pretty fun. He goes around with friends and everything. He's pretty fun guy. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Recommend this game? No, do not play this game. I really hope I can make people from 2017 come to this video and comment on it, because I really want to be able to talk with you guys who, you know, experienced 2017 like I did, how good it was and everything. And yeah, it'll be fun. I think that wraps up all the time I felt about VRChat and everything. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And don't miss December, you know, and every day. I mean, you know, it's every day, so you can miss some days probably, but you know, don't miss it. I have so many fun ideas, guys. I really don't. But please subscribe. We're so close to 1K. And I don't know what next video is going to be next week. I'm sorry for this last week's video. I know it was a League of Legends video, it was like 24 minutes or something like that. It was watchable. I know it wasn't as good, but it's like I said, I can't do my editings as I could before. But 1K soon, guys. Please subscribe. I hope you guys can subscribe. Thank you. Alright, guys. Bye-bye, guys. Have a good time. Bye. Don't play VRChat. That's all I gotta say. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thanks for playing. Goodbye.